Welcome to a Community Partners interview where we explore the organizations, opportunities, and resources that look to make change in our daily lives. I'm your host, Shane, and you're listening to Voices for Ability Radio, all abilities, all the time. Today, I'm joined by Samantha Schneider, the Community Engagement and Event Coordinator for Light the Prairie Society. Light of the Prairie Society's mission is to better the lives of those with intellectual disabilities by raising the standard of support, building healthy relationships, and creating opportunities for them to invest in and be valued by society. They carry this out through a variety of unique initiatives and traditional residential and daytime supports. Thank you for joining us today, Samantha.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Can you tell us a bit more about you and what inspired you to work for Light of the Prairie Society and why you work with individuals with disabilities?
For sure. So I do have a background working with community organizations. I previously worked with Saskatchewan Blue Cross, who are, of course, a local insurance provider, but they are also a registered nonprofit. So working there, I had an opportunity to do a lot of community work, and that really inspired me to follow that more as a career path, which then led me to working for our Provincial Children's Hospital Foundation. Um, I stepped out of working with nonprofits for a while, was working in kind of the financial industry, and then I actually worked with Light of the Prairies as a client. And it was just really deeply inspired by what they do, and decided to get back into fundraising and community engagement. And luckily, they were looking for someone at the same time, and so I think the universe just put me in with them. So I'm really happy to be here.
Excellent. Everything just seemed to align together.
Yeah, absolutely.
While doing research, we see that you have a couple of programs and services that you offer. Can you tell us a little bit more about these programs and services?
Absolutely. So, as of right now, we do offer residential homes. So, those are homes that offer full time 24/7 support and care for residents that reside there. We do also offer a day program. So the day program runs Monday to Friday, and that is at our office in Saskatoon. We have a beautiful facility that houses all of our office and administrative staff, as well as our training and day programs. So our day program runs out of there as well. That offers many different things like art, music. They do lots of crafting, cooking. We do also have a supported independent living program. So those residents do live on their own, but we do spend time with them and support them as needed. And then one of our more recent additions is our coffee program. So our coffee program is a really neat vocational program that we actually purchase beans, we roast them, we grind them, we package them, we sell and deliver them. So the clients have the opportunity to get involved in that process. Down to the logo for the coffee program was even designed by one of our residents. So, that's something that we've recently brought into our, I guess, repertoire, and, it's been really exciting to add that to what we're already doing.
That's remarkable. What is the Donor Wall of Honor all about?
So the donor wall of honor is just kind of our way of recognizing the people that have made a difference through to Light of the Prairies. So it just highlights people that have donated and made large gifts to Light of the Prairies, and it's a good way to show the impact that we have felt by those donations, as well as recognize the people that have been so generous to offer those to us.
It's great that you recognize and honor their contributions.
Absolutely.
Uh, are there any restrictions for joining the Light of Prairie Society, such as age, disability type, caregivers, or family members only? Things of that nature?
So you do have to go through approval for through Community Living Service Delivery here in Saskatchewan. That's the provincial organization that helps to essentially assess and assign individuals to programs such as ours. So anyone that is deemed, I guess, eligible through the Community Living Service Delivery program, then they're eligible to be part of whatever program we offer that they would fall into, and it's eligible to any adults over the age of 18.
Okay. So, without using any names, can you share a success story with me? What supports were put into place when someone came to you for help?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say we do have clients that, of course, we have many success stories, but we do have one client who I would say, had always really wanted to work with animals. And because we were able to partner with the SPCA here in Saskatoon through our work at Light of the Prairies, that individual was able to volunteer with dogs that were up for adoption, and that was really, something that we were proud of to be able to facilitate that relationship.
That's fantastic. So, on occasion, you can customize or almost create a bespoke experience for participants.
Absolutely, and we're really lucky at Light of the Prairies. We have a lot of families and connections in our city. One of the great things about living in Saskatchewan is that I think it's kind of the biggest small town in the world, and we are really, really lucky with the people that offer us support. So, for example, in August, we recently had a barbecue, and there's a local business. Their name is Competition Muffler. They do, of course, auto repairs and that type of stuff. They basically open up their parking lot, they offer the tents, they buy the burgers, and they let us come and raise money for Light of the Prairies. And we raised almost $1,500 this year alone. So it's really exciting to see, how just small community partnerships can blossom into something really large and impactful for our individuals.
Excellent. What is the one thing that you see happening over and over again to individuals with disabilities that really shouldn't be? And any ideas how we can stop it?
I think one thing that people will continue to do to individuals with disabilities is underestimate them. And I think that's something that I am so lucky to see every single day is that there really is no reason to do that. Everyone, no matter their ability, has a different set of skills and they bring something unique to the table. And I think that that is really my joy and our joy as an organization is we really get to share that no matter your abilities, your diagnosis, anything that's happened to you, you can really make things happen and live a really fantastic life.
Excellent. Now, are there any events upcoming for Light of the Prairie Society?
There are. So we actually have our annual charity golf tournament coming up here on September 21st. So that is at Greenbrier Golf and Country Club here in Saskatoon. It's a great course and it's only 12 holes. So that's a nice kind of casual day of golf. It's a Sunday. So you can bring the family out and join us. And following the tournament, there will be a Ukrainian style buffet and a silent auction to raise additional funds for programming for our individuals.
Okay, that actually, you got me at Ukrainian buffet.
Right? And that's why I said we're only golfing 12 holes so that you're not too tired to eat pierogies after. That's really important.
Very nice. Yes. And so, if someone wanted to become a member or volunteer with Light of the Prairie Society, what's the process for becoming or joining on in those capacities?
For sure. So as of right now, you can join our membership through our website, which is lightoftheprairies.ca. Memberships allow you to have a better insight to the inner workings of the organization, be invited to our annual general meeting, things like that. And we are also currently looking for board members. So we do have board roles available in a few different areas. So again, if you're interested in something like that, we do have more information at lightoftheprairies.ca or on our LinkedIn page as well. And then, of course, we are always accepting volunteers from our community and anyone who wants to get involved and help, we will find something for you to do. So, we're excited to be starting our music therapy sessions again in the fall. We're going to be doing some art therapy again soon. So, we'll always have something fun for you to do if you're just looking to get involved in a more casual capacity.
Fantastic. What is the one thing that everyone needs to know about Light of the Prairie Society?
I think at the end of the day, we're really just trying to empower individuals and have them lead meaningful lives as a part of their communities. We really pride ourselves in offering opportunities to our individuals in many different areas and allowing them to really just don't um, lead lives that really allow them to feel independent and fulfilled.
Can you speak a bit more to your foundational principle, do love first?
Absolutely. So, do love first really, I think, speaks for itself. It is a philosophy of living your best life. We recognize that all people live their best lives when they are involved in healthy and meaningful relationships. So when you're supported with love, you're really able to grow. And that is really how we try and operate as an organization. Is we just try and build deep and emotional connections with our clients, and so that they feel safe and secure to do whatever they want to do.
Now, is this different than other similar or like organizations approach things? Because if you're dealing with a foundation of love and engagement and relationship building, this is something of a requirement of a longer term engagement with clients and participants.
Sure. And, I think all organizations in our industry are essentially working towards one common goal, which is, ensuring that adults with intellectual disabilities have good experiences and happy, healthy lives. I just think when you focus and really lead with love and person centered care, it really allows the client to feel empowered and independent to do things on their own. And yes, building long term, lasting, and impactful relationships is really something that we use as a foundational tool.
And this is done through a two-stage training and engagement program. So we have the philosophy and the educational experience.
That's exactly right.
Okay, can you expand a little bit on the interactive training?
For sure. So we do offer several different types of training, and that is all kind of done in the initial hiring process so that when our staff are starting, they're all feeling really engaged and confident. So, practical applications that allow them to enhance relationships with our clients while caring for them in a proper and, really high standard level of care. After that, into stage 2, there is a bit of a mentorship program. So, we do have team leads in all of our residential homes, as well as in our day program and in our supported independent living program. And they work really hard to mentor the staff and ensure that any concerns or areas that feel they could use improvement are just met with love and guidance.
And stage two can take up to a year.
For sure. And I think that's, something also important to remember is the staff don't necessarily need to feel rushed or there isn't, some 90-day time limit. We understand, just as we do with our residents and individuals that we work with, that everyone is unique. And we want them to feel confident in their ability to take their time and work on what they feel they need to work on.
I see. That's fantastic because there are barriers to engaging with people with intellectual disabilities because unless we feel secure in how to approach and to communicate, there's trepidation and hesitation. So I can understand that. And your hiring process with a year-long supports program can remove those barriers and really build on special supports and relationships with the individuals and the community as a whole.
Absolutely.
Now, if listeners are looking for more information, how can they reach out to you?
So I would say our website is a great place to start. It has a great archive of our newsletters that give monthly updates about what our clients are up to and new programs, milestones, and everything in between, event updates, and all the things that we want to share with you. So lightoftheprairies.ca is a great place to start. And we're also very active on social media. So we do have a Facebook page, which is, of course, just facebook.com/lightoftheprairies, as well as an Instagram, which is light period of period the period prairies. That's at Instagram. And we're very active on there. We share what our clients are up to. We share the different activities that we're doing and how our clients are getting involved. For example, this week we had an ice cream sundae party that it featured homemade ice cream that one of our homes had made for us. So, social media is a great way to catch up with what we're doing on a day to day basis. And the website is a great way to really dive into our philosophy.
Yeah, and all of the social media accounts are linked through the website as well.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Now, what else do you think that, people should know about the Light of the Prairies?
Yeah, so I think at the end of the day, we're really just focused on breaking down barriers and the importance of accessibility, advocacy, and creating meaningful opportunities rather than token participation. So we just want people to know that we are here and we are growing. And if you live in Saskatoon or even in Saskatchewan and you're interested in getting involved in fundraising with us, partnering with us, we are really open to any ideas as we're just really excited for people to learn more about what we do.
And you're so active in many different ways and in areas. There's sports outings, and there's just a phenomenal amount of, activities and resources for people to plug into.
For sure.
Great. Well, Samantha, I want to thank you very much for your time today and helping us explore and come to understand the Light of Prairie Society a bit better.
Thank you, Shane. I really appreciate your time.
Oh, I had a great time talking with you. Very excited with what you do, and your perspective as it relates to building love and relationship is I think unique in many different ways and very necessary for people to feel sense of belonging and community.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. We've worked really hard to create a philosophy that triggers exactly that response uniqueness and lots of love.
Thank you again. This is Shane Odowd, Rutherford. I'm joined today by Samantha Schneider, the Community and Engagement Event Coordinator for Light of the Prairie Society. This is Shane Odowd Rutherford again for Voices for Ability Radio. All ability, all the time. Thank you for listening.